Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for June 11, 2019. Today we're taking a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar, versus the Swiss franc for today's trade analysis. Pretty clear here on the daily time frame that this currency pair has been in a free fall, a downtrend, for several weeks now, going all the way back to the top of the chart. 1.0215 to 30 is the purple shaded area at the top of the chart. That was back into April. End of April, April 25, 26, we reached the top of the trend and have been moving down ever since then. A couple of interesting things about the recent couple of days, about the last week, is the fall, but just congestion down here underneath this blue shaded area. Blue zone right in the middle of the chart is really what I want to look at first. 0.9920, 0.9925 is the blue zone, right smack in the middle of the chart. Follow it back in time, you see these three periods of support into that same blue zone. The black circles show that support into the same blue shaded area. And all three times we see the market find support and turn around and go back up again. Well, what's different is the past 2 days, and now the third day, we are underneath that blue shaded area, the 99.20 35 level. So the question is, are we seeing a change in the status quo? Will it now stay underneath that blue zone and continue the downtrend? Or will we see it do the same thing, get right back above the blue zone and start moving back higher again? Now let's go ahead and zoom it in a little bit now that we see the history. Here it is sitting into that blue zone, 99.20, 35, right now as resistance. There's two things that are going to happen here. One of two things. It's either going to bounce off it and go down and find resistance here and turn around and go down, or it's going to do the opposite. It's going to break through and go higher. So it's our job today as traders to try and figure out which one of those is the most likely scenario. Will it bounce off and go back down, or will it break through and go back higher again? Let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame, and as we get down here, you see the shorter black trend line here, capping high here, and now we're challenging that again. So again, that starts to give us a little bit of a different viewpoint, doesn't it? We're now challenging that shorter term trend line where the market is holding there as resistance. So again, 99.2035 is that area that we're looking for, one of these two potential scenarios. If you're going to go short in the direction of the trend, this makes sense. This makes sense to sell into the blue zone looking for evidence of selling pressure. It may be more prudent to wait for some evidence of selling pressure. Is there sellers even here looking to cause it to turn back down in the direction of the trend? If so, we'll look for evidence of that. Could be a bearish engulfing candle or something of the like, or the current candle gets to the top and then suddenly sells off and it leaves a long wick at the top of the candle. Those are things that we'll look for here in this blue zone as an indication of selling pressure. The other side of that is it does the opposite of that. It finally gets above this blue zone and changes the status quo, and we look for it to go higher. So these are some of the price action candlesticks that we'll look for right around this blue zone. Sudden indication of selling pressure or the breakout above 99.35. Those will give us an idea of buying pressure, or the buyers are in control of the currency pair, or selling pressure, sellers are turning back into control right around this blue zone. But I think it's the area that we need to watch for the day today. For the dollar franc, of course, the dollar yet has made its move yet this week. We'll look at that in the trade room later on today. We of course had the significant sell-off on Friday, but so far this week it has not made its move long or short. Hesitating into support right now. We'll take a peek at that and see how that will help us make this decision on the dollar franc.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.